Is this day 9 already? I've got 9 behind me? Wow. I'm pretty proud of that. But I tell you what, tonight's a little special. Here I am. Since I left the rails buying new, let's see, I bought used first, I bought new second. After that, I went into the shop and started burning lumber. And after that, I started buying bits and pieces here and there. Body, neck, electronics, hardware, like that. And in 2010, my mother passed away. No fault of her own. She drowned doing laps in a pool. She was somewhere in her 80s. And she was swimming with two 90-year-olds, so when she was in distress, there wasn't any way out. At any rate, our side of the family feels different about it, but as far as I'm concerned, they can. My mother was a child having children. There's no resentment there. It's just that she was not equipped to deal with me. I'm okay with that. When she passed, through no fault of my own, I was working on a base at the time, and I went full tilt black. This is the morning cloak. I have a filter on the light there so that it doesn't glare at you. And when I initially built this, I built it with black strings. And who's on the back here? Oh, this little darling. Yeah. All my heel plates have something going on. They're Fender American pickups. Hang on. I'm going to fire this thing up. Fire! There we go. And I started doing jazz basses at this point because they just, I don't know why I didn't. I do know why I didn't initially. Initially, I didn't do it because the necks were just so fast, and I wound up playing guitar parts on them. I could have been Geddy Lee, for Christ's sake, if I kept it up. But I wanted to play bass. Duck Dunn was my hero, so. Oops. I was tuning without a tuner for you kids out there. We used to do it all the time. It was pretty amazing. So, I started doing on this jazz bass what I did to most of my jazz basses. Can't hardly see this thing. It's so stealth. This is volume. This is blend. This is tone. To reach down and balance two pickups while you're performing is a little awkward. So what I do is I set the pickups here, and I just use the master volume, and it works very well. Another trick that I always put on my basses is the tug bar. I call it a thumb rest. I don't know anybody uses it as a thumb rest, but anyway, you did that for a long time until you realized that you didn't have to have this thing here, but it's kind of like a colon or a vestigial extra nipple. It's part of the Fender design, and I add it onto every one that I build. This cover came in black. You can't see the neck pickup because it's got a black pickup cover over it. It's got a high mass bridge, so I didn't get the black bridge cover because it doesn't fit over the high mass bridge. What else? Oh, black tuners. Black paint with my logo. And the danglers. I got danglers. I make them. Val made them. We all seem to have them laying around. You'll start seeing them pop up on the basses I'm bringing through now. D'Addario half rounds. Almost the same clank as a round wound, but you can do 8 hours on these strings. They're so smooth. I've used them for years. I remember going into Guitar Center and mentioning, the guy wanted to know what kind of strings I wanted. I said, I want D'Addario half rounds. He goes, never heard of them. I'd been using them for 20 friggin' years. The head of the bass department didn't know what they were. Amen Guitar Center. Little tone change. There's a center detent on the balance knob. That's how you know you've made it to where you wanted to be. Well, that's it. That's the Morning Cloak. There's nothing that unusual or overtly chic about it. It's a simple jazz bass. All eBay parts. Black body, the neck, the bridge, the controls, the electronics. The pickups are Fender American. People ask me, oh, what do you got in that? And I go, you know those pickups you tore out to put in the Bartolinis that you hate? That's these. They came with it. All right. I've got boxes of them. I'm going to start putting pickups on my car. But, at any rate, it's a short one tonight. This is the Morning Bass. Mourning. And it's a worker, man. It really is. It's comfortable, it's fast, it's loud. Does everything a bass is supposed to do. Except leave you in the driveway. That's up to something else. Anyhow, see you tomorrow night. This was day 9. I hope you liked it.